What is up, fellow humans of the cardboard? Welcome back to Just Nuts, guys. Today we have some really cool news, some really big news set-wise. We have information and the official release of Maximum Gold El Dorado, this year's Maximum Gold. We weren't entirely sure if we were going to get one this year. I would have put money that we would have, because I think it was one of the best-selling sets of all of 2020, and why would Konami want to miss the opportunity for another best-selling set in the following year? So really cool. We'll get into the specifics of that reveal, as well as a couple V-Jump releases for the OCG, because we got two cards with their full effects revealed and another card that's very interesting. So we'll start off with those. Oh, not that. Here we go. We'll start off with these. All right, obviously here we have our first one. This is Liraj, the god of archery. He looks pretty cool. He looks more like a classic old Yu-Gi-Oh card. It's pretty cool. He's a fiend, level 4, dark, 1800 attack, 1600 defense. You can only use the second effect once per turn. His first effect reads, when it's normal summoned, you can make it gain 100 attack for each monster with different types currently in your graveyard until the end of the turn. So gets a nice little buff, but if you've already put a bunch of types in there, he could get, you know, a decent little chunk there. Nothing too crazy. I wouldn't expect you to get any more than 500 out of this normally. And his second effect says you can target one other face-up monster on the field. This card cannot attack for the rest of the turn. Also, that monster loses defense equal to this card's current attack. Then, if its defense has been reduced to 0 as a result, destroy it. So almost like a Slifer the Sky Dragon effect, right? But obviously not as good, not nearly as good, but that's okay. I think it's like a decent removal effect. I mean, you got to expect that with your normal summoning hand, it'll probably go at least over 2,000. So if your opponent has anything with 2,000 or less defense, obviously this doesn't hit link monsters because they don't have defense. So keep that in mind. That's definitely a minus here, but not a bad removal effect. Cool card, but I definitely think it's more of a collector card more than anything. Has that classic like old Yu-Gi-Oh look with the artwork and stuff. Just pretty cool. Then we also have this card. I love the design of this card. It's exactly like Puppet King, but this is actually Puppet Queen, so she matches with him pretty nicely. All right, so she is a Earth Warrior, level 6, 2200 attack, 2500 defense. You can only use her second effect once per turn. When your opponent adds a monster or monsters from the deck to the hand, except by drawing it, you can special summon this card from the hand. Not a hard once per turn, so if you open multiple of this, you could theoretically summon more than one, which is pretty cool. And the second effect, if this card is normal or special summoned, you can special summon a level 7 Earth Warrior from your hand or graveyard. And if it is Puppet King, specifically, all Earth Warrior monsters you control currently gain 1,000 attack until the end of the next turn. So pretty cool. I mean, it just pulls out like a Puppet King if you have him in either hand or grave, but it pulls out a level 7 Earth Warrior. That is very specific for Yu-Gi-Oh standards. I don't know the full list off the top of my head, but I guess there's less than 10, right? Like specifically level 7 Earth Warriors. Maybe there's something interesting in there, but for the most part, I'm not expecting that to be the craziest effect ever. But still interesting, of course. So cool cards, love the artwork on them, but obviously they're not meant to be super competitive or anything, but cool cards, love the designs, and the effects are nice, and they're nice. We'll just leave it at that. And the last card we have here to show off is Outburst Dragon. This is a new, what appears to be another rocket support card. The design is really dope. We've seen multiple very good cards that look like this that end up being rocket support. We have the new guy coming out of Burst of Destiny that's really good. We have, is it Auto Rocket, or is that his name in the OCG? I can't remember which one he is. He's the only one who's just sent to grave generically. He'll add you a rocket monster, which is pretty cool. But yeah, this is really cool. You don't have any effects for it yet, but clearly it's a level 8 Dark Dragon, which bodes pretty well for it already. And it reads this: besides the incredibly obvious statements of being a good match for the Revolver structure deck and support from Burst of Destiny, it is hyped as a powerful card that is specialized in defense, yet has extreme firepower. That is like the exact translation, well, not exact translation, but that's the translation roughly of what the only information they do give about this card. So pretty cool defensive card that also has extreme firepower. Very interested to see if like a pure rocket list would use this more, because they're more defensive, right? They rely on floating a bunch and then steamrolling into more and more advantage. I wonder if this card's more specialized for those kinds of builds, but I'm curious to see what it does, because a lot of good Rocket cards, and this only, you know, goes to help that. All right, so cool. We got those reveals out of the way. Next, we're going to talk about Maximum Gold El Dorado. The box doesn't look anything too crazy. I do like the patterns on it, though. Very cool. Reminds me of Eldritch. Here we go. And El Dorado also was like the name of Eldritch before Eldritch. Here we go. Arriving November 19th, 2021. So late November, which means we're about 5 months away from this. But this is the first announcement for it. So pretty cool. Obviously, MSRP of $29.99, just like the other one, is bringing back gorgeous premium rare golds to give many of your favorite cards a classy new look. Plus 10 more cards get a complete makeover with new variant artwork in addition to the premium gold rare treatment. And this set will also be home to several new cards in addition to its many returning favorites. Very, very, very cool. I don't think they give us information here if new cards means OCG imports, although they do a pretty good job of stating when stuff is like coming from the OCG instead of being brand new cards. But they also sometimes say world premiere cards, and they didn't say that here. So it's hard to say. Maybe it'll be imports, maybe it'll be brand new cards. Either way, I think, you know, it's nice. It's a nice addition to the set that it's not all 100% reprints. There will be some new stuff, which is nice. So there we go. Going specifically here, begins this fall. Premium gold rares are back. Give many of your favorite cards a classy new look. Premium gold rare cards, raised golden outlines, borders, symbols, and icons that accentuate the artwork and add texture to many of your favorite cards. I actually kind of like the new gold rare. It's pretty good. It pops a lot. Some cards are better than others, obviously, but still. New variant artwork, 10 new cards, get a complete makeover with variant artwork. You've seen the new variant artwork for IP Masquerena accessories, and now you'll be able to see her in your extra deck. So gold rare alternate art IP Masquerena, very, very cool. Nightmare Unicorn will also receive a new variant artwork, giving a powerful combo a new look. That's another cool one. Unicorn's been a staple extract monster for a lot of decks over the last 3 years. So this is like a really, really cool one to see as well. Very, very excited to see what that artwork looks like. I don't think we've seen it in the OCG just yet. Anyway, new cards are returning favorites. Really cool. Will also be home to a number of new cards in addition to its many returning favorites. Fans of number monsters will want to keep an eye out for a new Exceed monster with a mind-boggling, huge attack boosting effect. I don't know off the top of my head what number monster that is. It's probably already in the OCG. I just don't know off the top of my head what it is. And duelists who have been waiting to complete their set of premium gold rare Dragon Maids can do so with a premium gold rare Chamber Dragon Maid. That is like the most important Dragon Maid card that needs a reprint. So really, really cool that we're seeing that here. There's also the spell. Is it the Reborn spell for them? I can't remember off the top of my head what its name is. That card's also really expensive. I'd love to see that. I honestly just put those two in here, and I think the whole deck becomes actually pretty affordable, which is really cool because a lot of people like Dragon Maids but can't play them because of Chamber and that one spell. It's too much. But really, really cool. If you have an idea of what this Exceed is, definitely let me know in the comments because I don't know off the top of my head. Anyway, cards that don't get the premium gold rare treatment will still get a bit of gold themselves, wearing gold letter rare instead of the standard silver lettering. Cool. And then each box will include 4 packs of 7 cards each. Each pack will have 2 premium gold rares and 5 regular gold letter rares. So pretty cool. Set name and contents and release date are subject to change. Of course, we have COVID stuff, so things can change at a moment's notice. I will keep you updated on that. But yeah, November 19th, very cool to see that we're getting this year. I definitely was curious whether or not we would. I thought we would, but we did end up getting it. So very, very cool. This set brought a lot of really expensive stuff, much more affordable. I got Appaloosa because of this set. I got Eldritch because of this set. This set really made it a lot of stuff like really affordable that previously wasn't. So very cool to see this. Hopefully a lot of stuff will end up being in here that needs to be in here, and we will be able to reap the benefits, budget players. So dope. Yeah, that's gonna do it for me here though. Thank you so much for watching this video as always. Let me know in the comments any thoughts you had here. If you know what this Exceed is, let me know any specific cards you want to end up in the maximum gold El Dorado. And let me know what you want this card to do. If you're a specific like Rocket kind of enthusiast, Dragon Link enthusiast, this card's really cool. Let me know what you want to see there. But I'm going to get the hell out of here. Thank you so much for watching. As usual, subscribe if you have not and you want to stay up to date on all Yu-Gi-Oh! News, new cards, new set reveals, all that shiz. I pretty much do it all, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.